Bam, 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 bam. Guys, what's going on? Welcome to hashtag TNT JoeFi Tech News that Jerome Ortega finds interesting. I am your host, Jerome Ortega. Today is Friday. Happy Friday. Friday, October 2nd, 2:24 p.m. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Do you guys know that I work before I start the stream? I work in the mornings. I also work out in the mornings. So I usually have a very busy day even before the stream starts. Anyway, hello. What's going on, guys? I feel a little more calm now. Let's not rage today. Can we not rage today? Can I not rage today, please? Let me say hi to everybody in chat, see what's going on. Brian was first in here. Congratulations, Brian, for being number one. TGIF, TNT JoeFi, with the emojis. Did you see YouTube members? There's I put a new Android emoji. I put the new updated one where it's just like half the head. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? You can see it if you're a member. You can post it up there. But anyway, hi. Deepak Murthy, hello. What's going on, Deepak? Welcome. William Maya's in here as well. Hey. Pratyush says, last time I was this early, they were selling Pixel phones in my country. I don't know about that. Oh, that early back then. I gotcha. I get it. Pratyush, what's going on? Welcome. Edgar Hernandez, what's good? Finally, a sunny day in Chicago. Yeah, I had a good walk today. I walked about 4 miles, a shorter walk. Anyway, sunny. A little cold, but it worked. Anyway, Edgar, welcome. Nice to see you, man. Welcome. Ready for Amazon Prime Day? I'm not. When's Amazon Prime Day again? October 12th, 13th, 14th? Are there any good deals for Prime Day? I don't have, well, no, I do have Amazon Prime. Right now I do. Actually, I got it at a really cheap discount at $5.99 a month. I think. I don't know what good deals there are, though. Let me know. Chris, hey guys, what's going on, Chris? Welcome to the stream. Krishna's in here as well. Hey guys, Two hey guys. Krishna, nice to see you. Krishna is he's here now on the regular. What's going on, Krishna? Welcome. Fear the Roof 42. Hey, Pixel Jerome family, what is up? You guys cannot. What happens when I stop talking about the Pixel? Am I gonna stop talking about the Pixel? I guess I won't for a bit, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm always gonna talk about the Pixel some way, somehow or another. Maybe not every day, but many days probably. Adrian, hi. What's going on, Adrian? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Sam, Ayub. Am I saying that right? Hi, Sam. Hey, guys. What's going on, Sam? Welcome, welcome. Chris says, Jerome, you saw that the iPhone 12 mini might be selling for $649. You read my mind. It's right here. $649. We're going to talk about this later, though. We're going to talk about this later. I also lost my place. Where did I leave my chat at? Let me get back up here. But yes, we're going to talk about that. We're going to, and that's what spurred my, right away. I was like, I wonder how this iPhone 12 is going to fare against the Pixel 5. Well, the $649 is the iPhone 12 mini, but we're going to talk about the iPhone 12 mini. We're going to talk about the iPhone 12, and we're going to see how it stacks up to the Pixel 5. We'll see. Let me see here. Scrolling down, Jonathan Allende. Let's get ready to rumble. I did that pretty well. What's going on, Jonathan? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. My beloved Pixel family. For now. Fear the Roo says, Jerome, for lunch we ordered a sausage and mushroom pizza. Yes, where's my slice? In honor of the man. In true Fear the Roo 42 fashion, they screwed up. So wait, what was on the first pizza? I'm so jealous. I get to eat today, so I'm glad you're talking about food on the day that I can eat. Please don't talk about food on the days I don't eat. Fear the Roo. Hopefully it was a good pizza. Brian says 64 gigs starting storage on the iPhones. Yes, we're going to talk about that as well. Something I don't care for as much. Only received mushroom. Oh, but I still like mushrooms a lot. Let's go, Chris. Let's go. Pizza parlor. Effing up in order feels right. I was like, wait, is that what you call it? A pizza parlor? Or is that the name of a... Anyway, Pratyush. Hi. Hello. Matthew Williams, good evening, sir. How much do you want for your Mr... No, man. I saw your comment earlier. I didn't have a chance to reply to it. Do you see my Mr. T pic? Oh, wait, I got to slide the other way. I finally got it framed. Also, if you want to see what that looks like, I might as well just show you guys. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, why don't you guys follow me on Instagram? I post a lot of photos of like what I show for like a lot of photos on my Pixel. Like I took this with my Pixel 4a. I took this shortly before I started streaming. You see this? This was done by a local Chicago artist. He's one of my favorites, if not my favorite. Yeah, like this Mr. T thing. Anyway, you can follow me at Phone Jerome, guys. If you want to see like my posts or whatever on Instagram, feel free to follow me there. Check me out there. Okay, let's get back into the comments here. Matthew, by the way, good evening. Welcome. Chris says, where do you work? I work from home. I'm a freelance photographer. I'm a freelance videographer, video editor. I'm also a social media marketer. If you need an explanation of what that is, I'm that guy who does the stuff behind the scenes, and companies hire me to make their social media look good or do better. I'm not the best at it. I'm working on it, but surprisingly, companies pay me. And they pay me to like shoot pictures, make videos, and market their stuff, their shit. Krishna Chandak. Let me know, brother. iPhone 12 will be more than $1,000. Apple lovers will choose iPhone, but you'll be getting the flagship processor. Well, the iPhone 12 Pro, the iPhone 12 is starting at $700, I think. We're going to talk about it, Krishna. We're going to talk about it. Big House Productions. Hey. What's up, everyone? What's going on, Big House? Welcome. Nice to see you in here. Krishna says, is that a Spider-Man shirt or a regular spider shirt, Jerome? It's a Spider-Man shirt, right? right? Am I right? I got it at the boys section at Target. I like this shirt. It fits really well. This is a boys large, 12 to 14. Edgar Hernandez says, "Yeah, no raging today. Maybe on Monday." If Will was in here, I'd probably be raging because I'm sure Will would do something to make me rage, and I think he likes doing that on purpose. Uh, Raging Jerome is the best Jerome. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's good for my blood pressure. Team Varai, what's going on, Team Varai? Today has been pleasant. I'm only a few subs away from reaching 800. Congrats, Team Varai. Finally getting traction on the channel. Jerome, we should chill today with some beer. We should. But I can't eat until later this evening. Guys, help Team Varai get to 800 subs. Check him out. If you like his stuff, check it out. Shoot a like, hit the subscribe button, and you can do that for me as well if you feel like it. Team Varai, welcome. I see Big House and Krishna throwing up the new Android emoji, custom emoji. All right. That's Amazon Prime Day, October 13th and 14th. I gotcha. Thank you for sharing. I don't know I don't know if they have any good deals. They're good flash deals, but they're usually sold out within minutes. Yeah. Somebody link me. Hit me up on Twitter. Show me a link of, if you find a link of good deals on Amazon, let me know. Ernie Manning, what's going on? Hey, Jerome chat. What's going on? Not much. Hanging out. Happy Friday. Happy Friday indeed. TGIF. Edgar says, I have no idea what deals there will be. I'm looking forward to buying a DJI Mavic Mavic Mini for a good deal. I hope it happens. I've never owned a drone. I really want a drone. I think I've had friends tell me, like, stop making phone videos and start buying drones, and then you can call yourself Drone Jerome. Anyway, let me scroll down here. Stefan, hello. How's it going, Stefan? Nice to see you. As always, Sean is in here as well. What up, Jerome in chat? What's going on, Sean? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Sam says $649 with 64 gigs of storage. Who's gonna buy that shit? Not me. I wouldn't. I can't buy a phone with 64 gigs of internal storage. It has to have 128 at this point. Unless the phone was like $300 and like a minimalist, whatever, but that's a different story. Wyatt Wolford is in the building. What's going on, Wyatt? Hello. How's it going? Black Mage? Is that right? There's a lot of banging in the hallway. Not that kind of banging. Can you hear that? Probably not. 2 days after the Pixel 5 reveal, how do you feel about it now, Jerome? I'll give you a quick synopsis about how I feel. If you don't live in the US, I think you're able to get the Pixel 5 for a great deal. The Pixel 5 selling for $600 US in Canada. The Pixel 5 selling for, what is it, $599, 600 pounds in the UK. Plus you get free headphones or whatever. Great deals. In the US, we pay an extra $100 for useless millimeter wave. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can take a look at the video I put yesterday. I put a clip video out of that, complaining about the $700 price point of the Pixel 5 with millimeter wave because Google decided to let Verizon stick it in them for an extra $100. But if you need clarification, just watch my clip video of that. Black Mage, is that right? Black Mage, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Prayush says still overpriced. I agree. Still overpriced. Very old sensor. Yes, very true. 765. They could have priced it $599 easily. Yep, completely agree. Nestor Estrada loves the style. Started following him through my quote unquote art page on Instagram. Really? Wait. You followed me. You found me on Instagram and then you found your way to YouTube. It's usually the other way around. Nestor, or is it Nestor? Nestor. Let me know how to pronounce it so I say it properly. Thank you either way for supporting. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Jerome, did you root for Clubber Lang to be? I did. Do you guys know I dressed up as Mr. T? I was showing you, slide this way. I was showing you that photo of Mr. T. I dressed up as Mr. T for Halloween one year. I love Mr. T. Team Verizon says, Jerome, I tried doing social media management for a company once. Did not last. If you ever get that gig again, let me know. I mean, you talked about doing copywriting. I could use a little help on that. So maybe one day we'll talk. We'll talk one day. I'm a freelance idiot. Feel free to hire me. I'll think about it. Anytime, Team Varai. Much love. Thank you for always supporting, man. You did hear. Yeah, it's still going on. Yeah, there you go, Sujo. For anyone that doesn't know, Sujo's a buddy of mine, and he's a big iPhone guy. He's tried a Pixel out. He doesn't care for it. I think he doesn't like the materials. I don't blame him. But Sujo, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Just subbed. Thank you, Black Mage. I appreciate it. Levin Williams with the $1 super chat. Levin, what's going on? Nice to see you. I'll make sure to add you into my intro outro for super chatters for the month of October. Oh, I just realized. I think on my intro I said September and not October. Damn, I'll have to fix that. Levin, thank you for supporting. As always, thank you. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for helping offset costs. Thank you, as always, Levin. He's a regular here, a regular super chatter as well. I know he's been busy lately, but it's always nice to see you when you're able to stop by. Fear the Roo says, quote, Google let Verizon stick it in for an extra $100. That's what happened. Come on, you guys know it. All right. Let me know if I can help with the copywriting. I appreciate it, man. All right. Let's go ahead, guys. Let's get into the first story here. We're gonna talk about the iPhone. We're gonna talk about the iPhone 12. I haven't had a chance. I've been so inundated with the Pixel 5 that I haven't even had a chance to really take a look at the iPhone 12 to see what it's all about, to see what it's going to add. The one thing because I've been so obsessed with the Pixel 5 lately, I keep forgetting that the iPhone 12 is around the corner. I am most likely going to buy the iPhone 12 Pro unless like the camera is exactly the same as the iPhone 12, but I don't think the 12 is going to include the telephoto. So I'll be buying the 12 Pro. But I want to talk about what this phone is what it's going to come with, what it's going to entail, and then figure out if this phone is going to be a good competitor for the Pixel 5. If you want the short answer without me even reading this article, it's going to be yes. But let's take a look and let's see what's planned for this iPhone 12. If I were to ask you right now, so I know there are a lot of people who are either iOS, Android, Apple, Android, and those people you can't sway. For the most part, you can't sway those people. If they want an Android phone, they're going to buy a Pixel. Most people. Not most people. Vanilla Android people. If you're Apple, you're in the ecosystem, most people you can't sway. But here on TNT Joe-Fi, we're going to talk about both. We're going to talk about which is maybe the better buy. We're going to talk about priorities, what it has, what it doesn't have, what you can live with, what you can live without, and see what's right for you. Because that's what this channel's about. Good deals, trying to pick what's right. I mean, bad deals too, and then you just hear me bitch about it. The iPhone 12 lineup is going to have 4 members, a first in Apple's history. With so many phones, each of them coming in various memory combinations, they will cover a wide range of prices. According to one leakster, the iPhone 12 mini will start at $649, with the highest price tag being, wow, $1,400 for an iPhone 12 Pro Max. Okay, so let's break this down real quick. The iPhone 12 mini at $649 automatically puts it cheaper than the Pixel 5. What it's going to have, let's see. So you can see here already, there's a limitation at that $649 price point. For $50 cheaper, you're going to get half the storage versus a Pixel 5, right? At $699, you can get 128 gigs of internal storage. But what I like is there are options here for 256 gigs for all of them. The 12 mini, the 12, the 12 Pro, and the 12 Pro Max. The latter two have options for 512 gigs of internal storage. The Pixel 4a, 4A 5G, and even the high-end Pixel 5 doesn't even have an option for 256 or 512. Most people probably will do fine with 128, but the point I'm trying to make here is I would have loved to see an option for people who want more storage, 256, 512, who don't actually. I was at a baby shower last weekend, and my friend was telling me that, because I was asking him, he's an iPhone guy, and I was asking him if he was going to get the new 12 or 12 Pro or whatever. And we were just having a conversation about it, and I was talking about taking photos and why I need more storage, and I have Google Drive, and he just doesn't trust it. I've known him for a long time. He doesn't use any kind of cloud storage whatsoever. So in his specific position, he would rather get a phone that has more internal storage than deal with paying for the cloud. And I can't blame him. He just doesn't trust it. I get that 128 will probably suit most people, and maybe that's what Google's looking at. This is going to be where our main market is anyway, but I would have still loved if they gave us the options. If they gave us the option to take out millimeter wave and save us $100, I would have rather gone for that. But Google's Google. All right. Let's go back into this. So each iPhone 12 version will have 3 memory options, with the lower 2 going 64, 128, 256, and the more premium duo having 128, 256, 512. If it was up to me, I mean, if I had the money, I'd buy 512 gigs for everything. My Huawei P40 Pro Plus is 512 gigs, and I actually use this. I use this phone now for recording all of my. So for people that don't know, I record myself eating my meals, and I use this phone to record myself eating. It doesn't go to the cloud or whatever. It has so much storage. I just keep it on there and then upload it. And I love that. If it was up to me, if the price was right, I would spend it for the most storage possible. I know most people don't need that much. I'm always surprised when I hear people say they only need 64, but I do a lot of video recording. I like taking a lot of photos, videos, whatever. I don't like having, what do you want to call it, storage space anxiety, but I just wish the option was there for the Pixel. Even for the 4A 5G or the 4A, why not have a 256 gig option? Why not have a 512 gig option? I don't know what is it that cost prohibitive? Is there too many issues that they can't do that? I don't understand. So the iPhone 12 mini is said to have a 5.4-inch screen and cost as much as $799 for the 12 mini. Oh, right here for 256. That's expensive, but look at all the configurations though. There's at least a good amount of configurations there. The iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Pro have a similar screen size and likely a similar footprint. However, we're looking at a price difference of $200 between the two. The iPhone 12 Pro Max will be the largest and most expensive. It'll start at $1,100. Its basic version with 128 gigs of storage. The screen will have a 6.7-inch diagonal, which is bigger than the already massive iPhone 11 Pro Max. We've previously heard of a stage release caused by the delay in production, with the 2 more premium iPhone 12 versions coming a month after the other 2. But if reports of an October 13 launch are correct, we'll know the exact details soon enough. Okay, I want to spend some time and look at these price points and talk about what the iPhone 12 or 12 mini or any of these are, what they're going to entail, if they're worth it, et cetera, et cetera. Quick question. Is there anybody in here that's not a Pixel person? Well, I saw Sujo in here earlier. I know Sujo's not buying a Pixel. He's an iPhone guy. He buys every new iPhone that comes out. So do I. But is there anyone in here that's actually debating between a Pixel 5 and an iPhone 12? Is that even a thing? Or am I talking to just an entire Pixel family in here, which is fine as well? I just don't know if that's even an option for people. Are there people who have an Android right now who are thinking maybe the Pixel 5 isn't worth it and they might decide to move over to an Apple phone? I know there are a lot of Android guys who might not get a Pixel and they might go to another Android, manufacturer, OnePlus, Samsung, Motorola, even Nokia, even. I really want a Nokia phone. If they made a really good flagship Nokia, I would love to try one out with stock Android. But before I continue, I see a super chat in here from G Burial. $1.99 super chat. Love the channel. Big shout out. Hashtag Team Pixel. G Burial, thank you so much, man. I will make sure to include you for the October super chatters on my intros and outros to my live streams. Thank you. Thank you, G Burial. Thank you for helping offset costs. Thank you for showing some love, some support. I do appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I know there's other chat in here, guys. I just want to kind of like flesh this out, talk about the iPhone 12. The reason I do talk about the iPhone 12 is I have a vested interest in it. I have been using my iPhone 11 Pro for such a long time. The iPhone 11 Pro was my daily driver for the iPhone 12 or the iPhone 11 Pro was my daily driver until really the Pixel 4a. The Pixel 4, it's so funny to me that this $350 phone was the phone that took me away from using the iPhone 11 Pro as my daily. And one of the number one reasons was its fingerprint reader on the back. Not having to worry about face unlock, taking my mask off when, I'm out and about, which is why I'm looking forward to the 4a 5G and the Pixel 5. It's a convenience thing for me that I think is going to be just like, I'm looking forward to using something with a little more horsepower, a little more performance with a 765G chipset over a 730. But let's talk. I keep talking about the Pixel, but let's talk about the iPhone 12 and its competition versus the Pixel 5. So the iPhone 12 mini is pricing at $649, right? So at this price point right here, it's going to be cheaper, but you're going to have half the storage at 64 gigs of internal storage. If you don't care about that, then that might not be a main factor. So what I want to actually talk about as well is let's talk about what is similar on all of these iPhone 12s. One, it's most likely the chipset. The chipset is going to be that what are we at now? A14. It'll be the latest and greatest from Apple. It's going to be probably the best performing, better than any Android chipset that's out there today. So performance-wise, it's going to do its thing, as it always does. Is the iPhone 12 mini, is that also going to incorporate face unlock? Are they all going to have that similar thing as well? I'm sure with these phones, they're going to get that high-end chipset. They're going to get support for 4 years, 5 years, however long it is. Longer support than what a Pixel phone can give you. So it has those things going for it. The camera, I think the camera on all of these phones, all of these iPhone 12s, at least the main shooter, will be the same. They're going to have a great main shooter. And my guess is, I would assume in all of these cases, the 12 mini, the 12, the 12 Pro, the 12 Pro Max, they will probably be a better main shooter than the Pixel 4a, 4a 5G, and 5. I hate to say that, but I don't know what improvements the Pixel 5 camera is going to have over these iPhone 12s. I think night mode on the iPhone 12 will still perform better than the Pixel 5. I think video will still perform better. I think video will still perform better than the Pixel 5. Is the performance going to be, is the quality going to be that much? Probably not. Some of that might even be subjective. Some of that might be me liking a certain way iPhone shots come out over the Pixel 4 or over the Pixel 4a 5G, the Pixel 5, whatever. But that's because I've done a good number of testing with the Pixel 4 and then the iPhone 11 Pro. I'm assuming my Pixel 4a shoots no better than my Pixel 4. And I'm also assuming that the Pixel 5 will probably shoot no better than the 4a, the 4, the 4a 5G. And that's kind of disappointing because I was really hoping that the Pixel 5 was going to do something different this year in terms of its optics, in terms of at least its main shooter. Is it great that you can use night sight now for the front camera for portrait mode? Sure. Like that's a welcome feature. I'm glad to see it. But what about our main shooter? What about the camera that we use 99% of the time, more than anything else? Although, unless, you're like a selfie whore, then you use the front camera more. But I don't. I use the main shooter more than anything else on a phone. All right, let me get back into this 12 mini iPhone 12 talk. So the 12 mini, the 12, the 12 Pro, the 12 Pro Max, they're all going to have, I believe, the same main shooter. I don't know if all four of these are also going to incorporate a wide angle. Are they all going to have a wide angle lens, ultra wide? If last year is any indication, they'll probably all have ultra wides as well. The only difference is the 12 Pro and the 12 Pro Max will have that telephoto. It'll have a telephoto cam and it'll have LiDAR, which is some AR shit. I don't know too much about it. I haven't read too much into it. I'm not going to pretend that I know because I didn't read into it. But I've heard that it helps with autofocus. I heard it helps with autofocus. I heard it helps take, what am I trying to say? I heard that autofocus is quicker with it, at least from what I've heard or what I've read. But the price points are very expensive. This iPhone 12 Pro is now coming in at $1,000, which is what it normally costs at for the Pro series for iPhones. Is it overpriced? I believe so. I think so. I buy one anyway because I'm an idiot. Just the same reason I spend $700 on a Pixel 5, because I'm an idiot. So that's also why, like, when people ask me before when they were looking at an iPhone, what I would suggest, like, was the 11 Pro worth it over the 11? And for most people, I tell them no, just buy the 11. You're probably not even going to worry about the telephoto. You're going to get the wide angle. You're going to get the main shooter. It's going to be the same. And so usually, for the most part, I was swaying people towards the 11. Great battery life, et cetera, et cetera. Now, these are things to consider here. This iPhone 12 mini, I think, even at $699 with 128 gigs of internal storage, I worry about its battery. I don't think its battery is going to be up to par. It'll probably be, I don't know if it's going to be as weak as the iPhone SE 2020 or the 2020 iPhone SE, but I would imagine that the iPhone 12 at this $800 price point is probably the better bet. I'm wondering, though, where the Pixel 5 comes into competition with either this iPhone 12 mini or this iPhone 12. We won't even consider the 12 Pro or the 12 Pro Max because at these price points, these phones better perform a lot better. Those phones should perform a lot better than the Pixel 5. It's such a huge increase in a price point. And will it perform $300 more? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. That's why I don't recommend it to people. And it's funny because people get so upset when I talk about value and why I think you shouldn't buy it or whatever, but I still buy it. I buy it because I want to test it out and I kind of want to see what the best of the best is and see if it's actually worth it. So when I give my opinion of whether it's worth it or not, like, was this worth $800? No. Oh, that's oily and gross. Was this worth $800? No, it wasn't. Do I love Pixels? Yes, I do. I wish all Pixels were perfect, but they're not. So I could like rag on everyone else and be like, hey, the Pixel's the best phone, but it isn't. Anyway, the iPhone 12, I think here, the iPhone 12 with 120, The iPhone 12 at 128 gigs of internal storage, pricing at $800 is probably, at least in my opinion, I think the direct competition to the Pixel 5, which is great because the Pixel 5 already gets an advantage being $100 less. And in some cases, if you don't live in the States, $200 less. Is it a better value elsewhere at $200? At $200 less? Yes, of course, absolutely. Which is why I was raging yesterday about the fact that we here in the States pay an extra $100 premium for millimeter wave that is pointless right now. I'm also wondering if actually that's a really good question. Is the iPhone 12 mini, is the iPhone 12, are these two phones here, will these two phones have millimeter wave, or are they just going to have regular 5G with sub 6 gigahertz? I don't know why I'm having such a hard time talking right now. I'm assuming the iPhone 12 Pro and the 12 Pro Max are going to incorporate all the bands. It's going to have sub 6 gigahertz. It's going to have millimeter wave. It's going to have mid-band 2.5 or mid-band, whatever, mid-band 5G, whatever they call it. But these price points, I'm already accustomed to. I still don't think it's worth $1,000. I hate paying $1,000 for every goddamn iPhone that comes out, but I will say last year's iPhone 11 Pro was my favorite phone for 2019. Had a great camera, a great battery, great performance. It was stable. It did everything I needed it to do. Will it be the better phone for 2020 at $1,000? I still think right now, this is still the best phone right now for 2020, bang for the buck. I think that's all I have to say when it comes to that. I'm going to be buying the iPhone 12 Pro because I want to test out the telephoto lens. I want to see how well LiDAR works, if it actually makes a difference, compare it to my Pixel 4a, my 4a 5G, and the 5. God, am I actually buying every single Pixel that's coming out this year? I think so. I will return one eventually, but the 4a is not going anywhere. Like, this phone is, yeah. It's my favorite. It's not the fastest. It does hiccup, but great bang for the buck. For sure. All right. Let me get into chat. Did I miss anything? Oh, Edgar. Edgar with the $2 super chat. Edgar, thank you so much, man. Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for helping out. Thank you for helping offset costs. All the same shit I've been saying for a while, but Edgar, thank you so much, man. Guys, thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for tuning into the show. I appreciate it. Let's go into chat. Let's talk about how you guys feel about this iPhone 12, if any of you are even planning on getting one. I got to scroll back up because I don't know where I'm at here. Where am I at here? Tech to me, please, says, I have a new member. Hold on, Tech to me, please. I will get back to you. Hero Plane, welcome. My goddamn mic just, 1 second. Oh, all right. Well, it decided to, there you go. Hero Plane became a new YouTube member. Guys, let's throw some Nexus emoji up for Hero Plane. Hero Plane, welcome. Welcome to the Phone Jerome fam. You now have the red Chicago star next to your name. You now have the ability to use custom emoji and DM me. Oh my God. I'm just gonna, Aiden, I see Aiden in here. Aiden, after this finishes, I will immediately, the first thing I will do is DM you the link to Discord. Hero Plane, DM me if you want a link to my private Discord where we talk about tech and whatever else. Just, it's a community for people who are YouTube members, just an extra perk. So Hero Plane, thank you so much for being a new member. Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome to the Phone Jerome fam. Thank you guys for showing some Nexus emoji in the chat. I see the new Android emoji being thrown up there as well. So Hero Plane, welcome. Make sure to DM me if you want access to Discord. All right, let me scroll back up here before I start losing my spot. I've already lost my spot. Where am I at? Oh my God, where would? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure. Oh, there we go. Text me, please. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Pixel 5 Canada. Pixel 5 in Canada is $800. $100 more than the US price. Wait, no. What? If I remember correctly, the Pixel 5 in Canada is $800. Is 800 CAD, right? Is that what they call it? Which translates to $600 US. Am I not getting my information correct? Because in the States, it's $700 US here, which is, I don't know what it is Canadian. But if I remember correctly, the Pixel 5 is $799 Canadian, which is $600 US. There's also a different version with the upgrade. 5G feature selling for $900 carrier only. Can you link that to me later? Because I'm not familiar with what's going on with that. Anyway, Brian Wu, nice Chicago hot dog hat, Jerome. Thank you, Brian Wu. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. So Wong, did you see the Pixel 5 first look video from Totally Dubbed HD? No, I don't even know who that is. He got the phone early and took photos and videos. Video stabilization looks good. You guys want to do that today? You guys want to take some time and take a look at that video? I can take a look at that video. I don't know if I can play audio from it, but I can definitely watch it if you guys want to. Like, I don't know, should I play the video? It's going to demonetize this goddamn stream, but maybe I will. So Wong, thank you for letting me know. I'll definitely check it out. Anthony Scalesi. Am I saying that right? Anthony Scalesi. Let me know, Anthony. Had $155 store credit and another $134 for trade-in, so I broke down and grabbed the 5. I had the 1XL, the 2XL, and the 3. Well, congrats. How did you get so much store credit, and why didn't you give me any store credit, Anthony? Welcome to the stream. What color did you get? Black? Green? Green, black? Ooh, you know what would have been nice? Someone mentioned this before. If they had like a black and green version of the Pixel 5, that would have been badass for sure. I also have to really pee. Is that TMI? Do you guys mind if well, you guys have to mind if mean, there's nothing you can do. Where am I at here? Cause I'm about to I gotta pee really bad. All right. In chat. Okay. I'm going to put it in chat. Gotta pee, BRB. Give me 1 second, everybody. I'm going to pee. Let people know. I'll be right back. 1 second. All right. How many people did I lose in stream? Did I lose a bunch of people? Hi, guys. Hello. Sorry, I had to pee. Yes, I washed my hands. not an animal. All right. Let me where am I at here? Anthony, congrats though on your Pixel 5. Zane Beg. Hey, Big J and everyone. What's going on, Zane Beg? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Brian says, tell you what, it won't come with damn charger. It's true. That's true. I forgot about that too. Black Mage says, I didn't know the Canadian version of the Pixel 5 came cheaper. I already pre-ordered, unfortunately. Damn. I need confirmation though about that price. It is, right? Am I correct? It's $800 Canadian or 800 Canadian dollars or whatever. Anyway, Deepak says, here we are, fans of both phones, iPhone and Pixel. Those are my two dailies for the most part, for sure. So Wong says 64 gigs for an iPhone 12 mini. Brian says the same price for the same storage. See, look at Sujo. Sujo says the 12 mini is going to be a sleeper. You should definitely get one of those to review. I'm wary about the 12 mini because I don't know if the 12 mini is going to have a good battery. I'm just afraid the 12 mini is going to have I don't know if I'm afraid it's going to be similar to the iPhone. What am I thinking about? The iPhone SE, the 2020 iPhone SE camera. That's what I'm afraid of. Yeah, I mean, Brian says the same thing. 12 mini going to eat a dick with battery. Pixel 5 going to eat a dick for performance. J Video, welcome, Jerome. Welcome, J Video. Nice to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Team Rise says, I found cloud storage to be useful in my line of work, though I opt for free limited storage. So I used to be in the same boat. This goddamn mic, the stand is weird lately. I got to fix it. I used to be that person that did not trust cloud storage at all. But after having cloud storage for quite some time, especially using Google Photos, I love using that. I just don't want to pay more than right now I pay 100 gigs for $20 a year, which is super cheap, but I don't want to pay more than that because I feel like I don't need 100 gigs of storage or more than that for photos, but we'll see. We'll see. Where am I at here? Gandek question is, do they keep the XR or 11 in the lineup at a discount? That's a good question. I don't know what they would do there. I don't know much about the XR, actually. I think the 11 is a great phone. Especially if you price it cheaper, I think that'll be a great deal for a lot of people. Krishna says, hey, on a positive note, it comes in a box. They could have, I like that, quote unquote, courageously packed it in a sheet of recyclable paper next and mark it as an iEco phone. So be thankful for the box. Krishna has a point. I like that. Big House says, now is the time to buy an iPhone 11 series. I mean, is now the time or is it when they release the 12? Then you buy it. So Wong, trade your iPhone 11 Pro for the 12 Pro Max. I will only buy the 12 Pro Max if something is different when it comes to the camera. Otherwise, I don't want a phone that big. It's way too big. I love the form factor on my 4A. Like it's not, I mean, you see, yes, I have my stream here so I can read chat because chat comes in quicker than wow, actually they're very similar in size, the 4A but I didn't realize that the 12 or the 11 Pro had very similar form factor. Yeah, no, I'd rather have the form factor of the 11 Pro or 12 Pro than the Max. If the Max does, that's what I'm hoping Apple doesn't do. I don't want Apple to do something extra on the 12 Pro Max in the camera for the sake of forcing you to buy a Max version. Hopefully not. Ryu says 128 gigs should be standard. I agree. I don't think we should be doing the 64 gig bullshit anymore. I really don't. Edgar says, I'm surprised Apple didn't go with 30. Oh my God. Can you imagine? They could have charge each tier. People would still buy them. I'm sure people would. Team Verizon says, Jerome, my wife currently has a base 64 gig iPhone. I was thinking of getting her a trade-in upgrade for the 12, but I'm not so sure. Let's wait and see how that 12 is going to be. If it's going to be Well, I don't know. Yeah, like my buddy Sujo says, the 12 mini might be a sleeper, but I'm thinking the battery is going to be shit on that 12 mini. Big House says I'd rather get an 11 with 256 gigs for 799. That's I didn't think about that. Yeah, I didn't even think about that either, especially when it comes to like storage. For a lot of people, the amount of storage you get on a phone is a big deal for a lot of people. Um, Krishna says 64 gigs in 2020 is straight up robbery. Too bad. People who take the bait end up suffering. Yeah, I don't think they notice it until later. I noticed it. I noticed it all the time with my 11 Pro. I bought this with 64 gigs of internal storage, and then I kept running out of space. And I was like, God damn it. Never again. Never again. Um, Vikram, right? Vikram, how's it going, Vikram? I'm a Pixel person. I'm a Pixel person too. Vikram, by the way, I added you to the super chatters on my intros and outros for October because you've been super chatting. So thank you. Thank you, Vikram. Black Mage says, I have a Samsung, but just pre-ordered the Pixel 5. Congrats, man. Congrats on the 5. Ryu says, honestly, I would buy an S20 fan edition. We're going to talk about that fan edition today, actually, because I wanted to talk about the different competition for the Pixel 5, the Pixel 4a 5G. Man, I want to talk about a lot of stuff. I have to work on another video on my other channel today. So we're already 50 minutes in. I told myself I wasn't going to go OT today, but let's see how much we get to talk about. I agree. 64 gigs is nonsense in 2020. I mean, I don't want to say I used to like OnePlus. I just don't know if I agree with OnePlus's direction lately. Edgar says, hashtag Team Pixel all the way. I won't consider an Apple iPhone because of the notch. So that's so funny that you mentioned that because I used to never care about the notch. The notch used to never bother me. And now, maybe because I've been using the 4A, the notch bothers me. I prefer this hole punch now at this point. I mean, I would still prefer like a pop-up selfie cam or whatever, but yeah, I don't like the notch either at this point. These are first world problems, folks. We're complaining about first world shit here. Wow. Brian is considering the iPhone over the Pixel. You know what though? Like, fair enough, man. I mean, see what you can get for your money. Master K 74, Master K, how's it going, man? I don't think I've seen you in here before. I kind of am. I've always been an Android guy, but I haven't tried iOS since iOS 5. Wow, that's been a while. So I kind of want something new. I mean, you'll get the new. I just don't know if you're going to enjoy iOS. I don't know. I think I'm too biased with that because I prefer Android. I like having an app drawer that I can swipe for instead of having icons or whatever. I just prefer Android skin over iOS. But I hear you. Sometimes we just get bored and sometimes we just want something different, for sure. Gandex says, I would not buy these iPhones purely for the 5G, though. I agree. With the 11 series ends up having better battery life, it will still be a good used choice. Main suspect will be the 12 mini. Right, exactly. Big House says, really, I'm good with the 4A and the iPhone SE. I have plenty of large devices. Fair enough. Yeah, Big House doesn't even have plenty of large devices. Big House just has a lot of goddamn devices. Fear the Roof 42 says, I'm not a Pixel or an iPhone guy. I'm an independent. I want the phone that's best for me. Yeah, man. At first I thought you were going with a political move right here. That looks to be either an iPhone 11 or 12 at this point for me, being that I need a good camera and great battery. Well, okay, that's fair as well. That's kind of been where my head has been lately. I've kind of been in that department of that, and that's why I picked the 11 Pro as my daily for so long, because the 11 Pro had a great battery and it also had a great camera. It just performed better than the Pixel 4 at that time, like at the end of 2019. So that makes a lot more sense. I feel like I'm more in that camp than anything else. Because luckily the Pixel 5, well, I say luckily, hopefully not, won't have a shitty battery. I'm guessing it won't. So I think I'll be okay there, but we'll see. Ernie says, my wife is tied to the Apple ecosystem. Her 7 Plus, 256 gig, crapped out. So she's using an 8 Plus, 64, and having a hell of a time with storage. Wait, how do you go, Ernie? How do you go from your wife having 256 and then she goes with 64? Or was it a money thing? Or that's such a huge dip in storage. Won't take my LG G7 with a storage card. I mean, that's not the first. That wouldn't be the first for me hearing that for people. Brian says, what's the screen size for the iPhone 12 mini? 5.4 inch. Brian said that there. Yeah. So, Tech to Me, please says this 12 mini will help people upgrade from the 6, 7, 8 as the iPhone 11 is too large of a screen and the SE 2020 is too similar. I could see that too. What are the rumors for the cameras on the 12 series? Not much of an improvement this year, I imagine. Maybe a better telephoto on the Pros. So I haven't heard much either, but I can almost guarantee that 12 will have at least in an improve. I think the 12 is going to improve in its main shooter, even by a little. Night mode might get a little bit better. The one thing I'm actually waiting for is I hope the 12 will have a better wide angle this time, ultra wide, because my 11 Pro is fine with ultra wide, but it is nowhere close to the image quality of the main shooter on the 11. Did I say 12 ultra wide? The ultra wide on my 11 Pro comes nowhere close to image quality compared to the main shooter on the 11 Pro. I forgot to mention, we talked about the pricing or whatever on these iPhone 12s. And I forgot to mention that, well, I guess we can't compare the 12 Pro and the 12 Pro Max because at $300 more versus the Pixel 5, they get a telephoto. Is that worth an extra $300? Most likely not. So I'm not even not gonna talk about that. But the thing about it was Gandek. The thing about this though, Gandek, is the 11. I feel like the 11 Pro or the 11 series main shooter camera is already better than the Pixel 4. The Pixel 4 is like here, the 11 is here. When the 12 comes out, this is a good way of explaining it because this is the only way I can really do that. Imagine this is the Pixel 4's camera level, quality, whatever. The 11 Pro is right here. The 12 is going to be like a step above. Where's the Pixel 5 going to go? Is the Pixel 5 going to be here? Nope. I can almost guarantee you the Pixel 5 won't be better than the iPhone 12. Will it be better than the iPhone 11? That's the question. It's unfortunate that the Pixel 5 will not be better than the iPhone 12. I honestly don't think it will. In photos, in videos, I don't think it will be. That's why I keep harping about the Pixel 5 having better optics than the iPhone. Is the Pixel 5, 4A 5G, 4A, Pixel 4, are they awful cameras? No, of course not. Of course not. They're excellent cameras. Are they going to be better than the current iPhones? I don't think they will be. I don't think they will. Once I get them, I will do a proper camera comparison test, and then we'll see really what is the better performer when it comes to all of this stuff. All right. Sorry guys, I'm scrolling down. I know there's a lot of chat, and I try to get to everything, but we're already hitting the hour here, and I only went through one story. Okay, let me see here. Ryu says nobody's beating Apple for video. Yeah, I agree. Krishna says LiDAR is like radar. It uses light instead of sound to detect position of the subject. Imagine dolphins, but with lasers. Thank you for putting that comparison out, because that makes a lot of sense. I didn't think of it like that. How is that supposed to help with autofocus though? Is it because it just knows where the subject is right away, and so it takes that and then like cements the autofocus? I don't know how that works. Gandex says, don't think any company is trying to compete with the Pixel 5. They just shot themselves. Hero Plane says the Pixel 5 could be perfect for me. I hope it's going to be perfect for me too. I hope so. Jonathan says the iPhone 12 will be the beast of 2020 without a doubt. But if you compare it to the Pro Max, it's twice the Pixel 5. So would you pay double for the Pro Max? I wouldn't, but I'm wondering how good the 12 Pro is going to be at $1,000. Is the 12 Pro going to be worth $300 more than the Pixel 5? I don't think it will be, but I think an even better question is, will the iPhone 12 at $800 be worth that extra $100 over the Pixel 5? I think it might. Depends on the camera. Depends on the battery. But I think it might. I'll have to think about that. Yeah, the rumors for the 12 and the mini is that they'll have sub 6 only, which I would be fine about. We've talked about this in length yesterday. So no raging about that today, right now. Predictor 2045, Predictor, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you as always. Hero Plus says, I think the normal iPhones will only have, and the Pros will have millimeter wave for sure. Aiden says, again, I'm going to repeat myself. Millimeter wave will always be useless, except in the most specific of use cases. The high frequency of millimeter wave can't travel far at all, just due to the laws of physics. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you for reiterating that. Thank you for reminding us that millimeter wave will most likely be useless. I agree with you. I'm with you on that for sure. Krishna says Google cannot and will not try to compete with the iPhones until they figure the in-house processor shit out. Until then, we're getting placeholders. And that's what I've been calling. I've been calling the Pixel 5 a placeholder, or at least this lineup. It's kind of a placeholder until they get that in-house chip ready for the Pixel 6. I agree. I also lost my spot. Where am I at here? I'm very far down. Okay. Sorry guys. There's so much. I'm so far behind, I think, in chat right now. What? I wrote in chat when I got a P, be right back. YouTube, it says here, YouTube rejected your comment. This usually means they think it's spam. Try changing it a bit. Okay. Anyway, so you guys didn't see me put that. Buffering, we can wait, Jerome. Sorry guys, I'm scrolling down. I'm making sure to Javon, what's going on? I would have gotten the jar. That's not happening. Anthony says, got the credit by complaining about them dropping the price 2 weeks after. Oh, that's a good idea. I should do that too. Can't remember, but I'll try again this time if they do it again. I'll have to remember that too. Sal Barbarossa. Sal, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Welcome. I often sit with my buddy and we compare his 865 and my 765 and say, wow, this 865 phone is amazing. Said no one ever. 765 will work fine. I'm hoping so. I really do. I've said this many times. Did I say welcome, Sal? Anyway, welcome. I say this. I've been saying this for a bit. My 4A does most of the things performance-wise that I needed to do. Texting, taking phone calls, checking Twitter, Instagram, watching a video on YouTube for the most part. But I would be lying to you. I would be lying to all of you if I told you this Pixel 4a worked perfectly performance-wise, because it does not. Let me actually take some time and give you a couple scenarios here for anybody who's wondering, because I've had this 4a now for over a month, well over a month. This 4a does a ton at its price point. Great battery life, great camera. The performance, The software experience, wonderful. Love it. But when I have to use some apps, there is a slowdown. There's a hiccup. I use this news aggregator called Feedly, and that is slow for me. I remember one day it was working so slow that I picked up my iPhone and I'm like, God damn it, it's just so much better, so much smoother. And that's where I needed that performance. Actually, yesterday I had to go to Kohl's to return something from Amazon, and I could not pull up the QR code. I could not pull up the QR code when I tried to open it up on Amazon, and it kept not crashing, but it froze. So I had to use my iPhone to pull the QR code instead. Is that a performance issue? I don't know. Is that a third-party like app issue? It might have been an app issue, but I don't know. There are other things I've used like TaskRabbit, the TaskRabbit app, that is super slow on here too. Don't kid yourself and think that the 4A is going to be just as fast as an iPhone 11 Pro or an 11 or whatever, or your Pixel 4. There is going to be some kind of slowdown, some kind of lagginess. Most people will not even notice. Most people don't even care. A lot of times I don't care. But yesterday, when I tried to pull up the QR code and I wasn't able to get the app open, that's an issue. If I'm not able to actually use the phone to open up an app, that becomes an issue. When I pulled my iPhone 11 Pro out, pulled the app up, worked fine, worked like a charm. Those are little things that will soon become nuisances if they don't fix it, annoyances if they don't fix it. So is the Pixel 4a still my favorite phone for 2020? Yes, it is. But it's not because it's the best performing. It's because it's the best bang for the buck. I am able to look at the imperfections of that phone and say, well, it's $350. It still does me fairly well. I can do things 99% of the time. But if you're hardcore about it and you want to make sure you have a flawless experience, don't get a 4A. I'm just hoping the 4A 5G and the 5 will do everything will do everything mostly that I needed to do. And I'm pretty sure it will. Okay. Where am I at here? Hi Ted. What's going on, Ted? Welcome to the stream. Hi Adam. In the UK, the Pixel 5 is £599. Yes, I said that earlier, Adam Butler. I'm very jealous. I'm very happy for you though. So there you go. Brian, did I say thank you, Brian, for the super chat? I don't know if I did. Brian, as always, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for helping offset costs. Thank you for supporting everybody who super chatted today. Thank you so much. All my new YouTube members, thank you so much for supporting. You guys are the best. I appreciate you so much. This thumbs up is for you, but this thumbs up is also for everyone else who's watching. If you haven't had a chance, please hit that thumbs up button. It does help support the channel. It does help me continue what I do. Well, I mean, I could continue without you thumbsing up, but it would be a nice gesture. So thank you for doing that. Also, I do stream weekdays, Monday through Fridays at 2 p.m. Central. So if you are not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you know when I start streaming. And that's it. All right. Kurgio. I don't think I've seen you here, Kurgio. With what character is this from? Some kid show? Pixel 5 is going to be my first Pixel. Hope it doesn't disappoint. Switching from the iPhone 11. Ooh. Guys, what do you think? Do you think Kurgio will be disappointed switching from the iPhone 11 to the Pixel 5? Ooh. Hopefully you don't. I'm wondering if that camera experience is going to be the same for you, Kurgio. I'm wondering if you're going to be, I think you will be. Maybe. This is a first for me. I've never had someone tell me they've gone from an iPhone 11 to a Pixel 5. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy the Android experience. I hope that supersedes your other expectations on the processor and possibly the camera. I think those might be the two hiccups there. Hopefully you like the rear fingerprint reader. I like the rear fingerprint reader a lot. I like the OS a lot. Ooh, that's a different question. That's a good one. That's a good one there. Jose Barajas. Jose, what's going on? For me, regardless of the value of the Samsung A or Fan Edition or OnePlus, I go Pixel because of the clean experience. My boy. Yeah, Jose, a lot of us here feel the same way. We all feel very similarly. The S20 Fan Edition has great specs on it. I'm not going to deny that. On paper, the S20 Fan Edition just blows the Pixel 5 away. But like you, like a lot of us in here, we enjoy stock Android. vanilla Android. Clean as ass Android. Clean as ass Android. Jennifer Cho, what's going on, Jennifer? I kind of missed the trend of pop-up camera phones. It'll be a long time until we get under display front-facing cameras. I agree. I wish they would just do that instead of all this hole punch notch nonsense. But what are you going to do? Jennifer, welcome. Also, Jose, did I say welcome? But welcome. Welcome to the chat, guys. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Brian says, I'm just going to keep my 3XL if I get the iPhone. But being honest, the iPhone will probably collect dust like my iPhone SE 2020. So you don't even use your SE anymore? You've switched back to the 3XL? Is it because you just prefer Android? Is that what it is, Brian? I have a feeling that's probably what it is. You're just like me. Predictor says, I hope the 4A 5G launch earlier. As much as I hope for the same thing, don't hold your breath. If you become optimistic, hoping that it's going to come earlier, you're better off getting let down now. And then if it does come out earlier, you can say, hey, that's a good thing. All right, guys, let me scroll down here. Ernie says, oh, the 8 Plus was gifted to her. I gotcha. Hero Plane says the Pixel 5 with HDR Plus with bracketing and night mode with portrait going to beat the iPhone this year. What is with the bracketing? I'm not familiar with how that works. Can someone explain this bracketing thing? Hero Plane, did you mention bracketing yesterday? Because I don't know too much about that. I'm somebody school me on bracketing, please. I need to know. I want to know how that changed. Wow, there's so much chat, guys. You guys are wow. Okay, I got to scroll down. I can't go through everything, guys. I'm sorry. Black Mage, I just watched the dubbed dude's video on the Pixel 5 and it looks pretty good. He's saying first impressions are really good. Okay. Should we watch that video, guys? I'm looking at chat right now just to like scroll down. Will, hey Will, how's it going, man? You're not an idiot. You just think it's worth more to pay for favorable software more than paying for favorable hardware. Yeah, I mean, I get that. I just don't know if I will ever. I still think it's an overpriced phone at the end of the day. That's still why I pick a Pixel. I pick a Pixel because I like that saying that. Pick a Pixel. I pick a Pixel because I think the experience is wonderful. I would pay more to keep that experience. But I will not be the first to say that I'm overpaying for a phone. I think that makes sense. Yay, my chats aren't being deleted. Great. I'm glad, Fear the Rue. Okay. You're very welcome, Sal. Welcome to the stream, man. Appreciate you guys coming in, spending some time here. Subscriber, how's it going, subscriber? My brother's Pixel 4a battery is worse than the battery life on my Pixel 2. I'm not surprised. That Pixel 2 I bought was a 2-year-old used phone. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Predictor says 4A730G is close to the Snap 825. As we know, the 825 is an outdated flagship phone. Subscriber says, you mean Snap 835. There you go. Well, who am I missing here? Alberto Martel. How's it going, Alberto? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Jerome, new to the chat. Do you think the Pixel 5 will go on sale for Black Friday? There might be a good chance that it will, but I don't know. Oh man, I'm looking at my phone right now. I just saw Will. Will, you can't let the blood pressure go up today, Will. You gotta be nice today, Will. What's going on, Will? Welcome to the stream. I think it'll go on sale for Black Friday, but like we don't know for sure. Don't hold your breath. If you have time though, if you're in no hurry, wait it out and see if you can get a better deal for the Pixel 5. Because if you can get it for cheaper than $700, more power to you, man. If you can get it for $600, that's great. If you can get it for $550, that's even better. But if you can hold off and you can wait, go for it. All right, let me scroll down here because I'm so far behind. We're an hour and 15 minutes in. I've gone through one story. We kind of have to like wrap this up. Finally, Pixel 4a in India on October 17th. Yes, Oskin mentioned this yesterday. Did you order yours, Zolfi, or can you pre-order it already? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Welcome. All right. Scrolling down here. Krishna says he's going to be fine. He's not coming from a pro. As a first Android phone, Pixel 5 should be decent. I hope so. I hope so. Caesar Del Aguila. Caesar, how's it going? Or is it Cesar? Let me know. Black Friday, S20, Pixel 5, Pixel 3 and 4 trades before it went down $200. Yeah. So there most likely will be deals. I can see the deal. I can see the deals coming. Javon says, I think the Pixel 5 is a downgrade from the iPhone 11. The plus side is there's more freedom on Android. It's hard for me not to disagree with some of that stuff. I think it's a good question to ask, and I think it can go both ways. Yeah, I don't know. I do like the Pixel though, because I like the full screen aesthetic. I don't know why. Aesthetic usually isn't a big thing for me, but lately it feels like it has been. I keep talking about aesthetics a lot lately. All right. Brian says, "Oh man, Pixel 5 cameras won't be as good. Performance will eat a dick compared to the iPhone 11. I like Android way better than iOS, but iOS is more reliable." It's fair. It's fair. Krishna says any flagship Pixel is good enough as long as you don't abuse it. For a day-to-day user and first-time Android user, Pixels make a pretty decent impression. I agree. I have a new member. Who's a new member? Subscriber became a new YouTube member. Subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you for being part of the Phone Jerome fam. People in chat, do me a favor. Throw up some Nexus emoji for a subscriber. Welcome him to the Phone Jerome fam. Subscriber, thank you so much. You now have access to custom emoji. You now have access to, what am I going to say? You have the red Chicago star next to your name. DM me at Phone Jerome. I will give you access to the private Discord if you need it. For anyone else who is part of the Phone Jerome fam, please, and you don't have access to my Discord yet, DM me and I will give you access to that Discord. Also, for people who are wondering, if you want to be a YouTube member, if you're wondering how you can be, all you got to do is click the blue join button right here. You could do so for as little as 99 cents a month. You'll get the red Chicago star. You'll get to use custom emoji. I will add your name to the intro and outro of all of my live streams. You'll get access to my private Discord, again, for as little as 99 cents a month. If you can't find that blue join button, you can go to youtube.com/PhoneJerome/join. That is the only marketing thing I'm going to put in here. That's it for the rest of this show. It is a way to support. I understand not everybody can do that. That's also why I ask people to hit the thumbs up or hit the subscribe button. It's a way to show love, support, chat. Like that kind of stuff is free and it doesn't cost, well, yeah, it doesn't cost anything because it's goddamn free. But subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you for being part of the Phone Jerome fam. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. All right, guys, I don't know where I'm at here. I'm going to have to move on because there's just so much stuff. Where am I at? Oh yeah. Should we watch that video? Who is it made by again? What's his name? God, I can't scroll up for it. Can I just type it on YouTube? I'm going to get demonetized for that, but it's all good because I want to watch it. I want to watch it with you guys. We might as well watch it together. What's it called? Pixel 5. Who's the YouTuber? What's his name? Someone let me know in chat so I can Google it in here. We're going to watch it. I'll react to it. And then, I'll let you guys know. Where are we at? Let me know. What's his name? I'm just going to put Pixel 5 in here and hopefully it comes up. No? Totally subbed HD. Thank you, JVidya. Totally subbed HD. Still not coming up for me. Oh, totally dubbed. Okay, here we go. Ooh. All right, guys. Wow. All right. Let's watch this. I'm doing this for you guys. I'm getting demonetized. I'm not gonna make my $2 today. I'm just kidding. You guys super chatted a ton today, so I appreciate it. Thank you guys. All right, let's watch this. Let's see what this is about. I'm gonna turn audio on so you get to watch it with me. If you haven't watched this, then you're in for a treat. I'm in for a treat because I didn't know this is a thing.
Hi there, Totally Dubbed here, and today I'm doing a quick look at the Pixel 5. Now, Google's phone can be found for around £600 in the UK and around $700 in the US.
God, 600 pounds in the UK. I'm so jealous. I see a new member, Christian Ortiz. Hey, I'm gonna give you a shout out, but let's watch this video first.
Shout out to Vodafone for providing me this sample. The prices of
Hold
Vodafone
on. So he says here, customers who purchase the Pixel 5 before November 20th, they can get that Bose QC35. So wait a minute. So it's not only 600 pounds, but you also get those free headphones. That is such a good deal. Why do we not get that deal in the States? That's such a great deal. So it's Vodafone. You got to get it from Vodafone though. That's awesome though.
plans will be on your screen right now. Now, in this video, we'll be looking at what's inside the box and furthermore, a little bit of benchmarks and some quick camera tests. Now, bear in mind, these are my first impressions and I've only had a few hours to play around with the phone. Now, if you do have Instagram, I'd very much appreciate a follow. It's at Totally Dubbed. And if you're interested in all electric or hybrid vehicles, do check out Totally EV. Your support would be greatly appreciated. So without further ado, let's look into the Pixel 5. So first off, let's talk about what you get inside the box. Well, you've got a USB Type-C to Type-C cable, which is
Oh, he got the black one. I want to see the green one.
relatively long, and a Type-C to Type-A adapter, and then you've got a USB Type-C, a wall adapter. In this case, it's the UK one, as I am in the UK, and then there's also a manual if you so wish. Now, the phone itself, let's go into a little bit of details. The dimensions of this phone will be down below as a caption, and the biggest thing over here to note is actually
I don't mean to keep interrupting, but I love the fact that the phone is so small. I love this form factor. I love that it's such a one-handed phone. I'm really looking forward to using this phone. I Again, I don't agree with the $700 that we have to pay in the US, but damn, what a good deal for 600 pounds and that free set of headphones or whatever.
the build quality of the phone, because it's got an aluminium design, it's IP68 rated as well, and it also supports wireless charging, which are all fantastic things to see on a Google Pixel device. Now, in terms of the operation, there is a fingerprint sensor.
Hold on here. Oh, did I look at this wrong? Where is this at? JVideo says 600 pounds is 776 USD. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's still a lot there. So it's even more expensive. Okay, so I was wrong. I don't know the conversions. For some reason, I thought 600 pounds was still cheaper than what you get in the States. Thank you for clarifying, JVideo. Thank you. All right, continuing.
Sensor at the back. As far as I'm aware, there's no facial recognition. Google seemed to have removed that.
Is that stock?
And the phone has a punch hole display, as in camera display.
Look at how big this display is. That looks so nice.
Inside the display, sorry, at the top left-hand side, so that's worth bearing in mind. In terms of the ports at the bottom, you've got the speakers, and you've also got the USB Type-C ports for charging. I'm not sure if my camera will pick.
Speakers.
Phone's plans will be on your screen.
God damn it! Sorry. Is it two speakers at the bottom? Am I missing something? It's just one speaker at the bottom, right?
And you've also got the USB Type-C ports for charging. I'm not sure if my camera will pick it up. It's quite hard to pick up a black device. Now here, you've got the power button on and off, and you've got the volume.
It's not black. It's not black. So is this a stainless steel button? I like this. I like that. I thought it was completely like black all around. Lewis says it's the stock wallpaper. I like that wallpaper. It looks pretty dope. Okay.
Rocker. Again, I'm not sure if my camera will pick it up, but it is definitely there. Another addition is the cameras, which are around the back. Now, they're slightly protruding, but this is actually pretty well designed because it doesn't rock when it's on a solid surface. It's probably not the best example because it's kind of like a cushiony surface, but I can guarantee you on a solid table, the phone doesn't rock around.
So
unlike some
my 4A will rock
quite large
on a flat surface.
Cameras. So that's a nice addition. Otherwise, in terms of specs, now this is all in terms of first impressions, but the phone itself has a Snapdragon 765G processor inside, and as a result, it actually feels really smooth. Although this is a pretty budget processor in comparison to others out there, I must say
it looks so. I hate that I keep interrupting, but I have to because I need to put my comments in there. It looks nice. This phone looks really nice. Definitely looks good.
Had no issues running the Android operating system with this CPU. Again, all based on first impression. Now, in terms of benchmarks, what you'll see on your screen over here is the benchmark of the Pixel 5G in comparison to my Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. So it's a few years old now. So it's worth bearing in mind that you can see that the Pixel does not perform in comparison to my S10 Plus. Now, elsewhere, the phone has 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is great, a step up from the Pixel 4. And furthermore,
does that not look so nice?
Of storage space. Now that's in real world usage is around 108 to 109
even the
gigabytes. So
is that black or is that
you should just be mindful
it's just
of.
reflective.
Of course, if you have Google Photos, you can back up your photos via phone to the cloud.
Wait, so actually maybe this is still black and it's just the reflectiveness from it? I don't know now. I guess I should just look at the stock website.
Now, another thing I should mention is the screen. This is a 90 hertz display, so it's a little bit more fluid in the apps which support it.
Oh, it does look fluid.
And it's a 1080p screen, or 2340 times 1080p to be specific. It's also 6 inches in sides and has got also thin bezels all the way around. I'm not sure, again, you might not see it. I can tell you from my first impressions in broad daylight, the screen does get very bright and also gets very dim as well. It also has dark mode, which is built in, which is nice to see if you are going to be using the phone in low light.
I put all my stuff in dark mode.
On the camera. Now the camera is a 12.2 megapixel sensor, and the ultra wide is 16 megapixels. So from here, what you'll be able to see now is shots of the Pixel 5.
That looks really nice.
I took a picture of the Audi e-tron that I've been testing for Totally EV. Again,
too bright.
Shout out to Totally EV. If you are interested in all electric or hybrid vehicles, do check it out. And you'll see a comparison here with the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus.
Way too bright.
Again, taken at its full resolution and from the same sort of angles. In terms of the selfie camera, as it doesn't have a dual camera, it can't do the ultra wide, although you can zoom in. So it does give you somewhat zoomed in pictures if you do want them. And as for the video, well, I'll let you be the judge for yourselves. I'm going to roll the video right now and for you guys to see how the image.
I wish you would do side by side.
And also how the audio quality compares. Testing right now with 4K 60 FPS while walking down the road. And we've got the
so one thing I want to notice, and I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but the one thing that I kind of get annoyed about sometimes is there's like that like jello effect, right? So as he's moving, you'll see, I mean, the stabilization looks good, but it's sometimes when I see that jello effect, it really bothers me. It's like jittery. It's kind of, because I do a lot of video, I want the video to be as nice as possible.
Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus.
But it looks good.
The Google Pixel 5G. Walking across now the road. Just do a quick pan.
That stabilization looks a lot smoother. It looks really smooth, actually.
There we go. Testing right now with 4K
oh my god,
60
yeah.
FPS while walking down the road.
Oh my god, that's such a huge difference.
The Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus and
does this guy know how to do side by sides? Because that would be. Oh, I can't wait to get this phone to do a comparison. This looks like
pan.
That looks like doo doo compared to the Pixel 5 right now. Oh my god.
Running a selfie now, and this looks really weird, but I'm testing with the main road, and so people can see me. There you go, cars. Woo! Anyway, it's a little bit of an idea of how the selfie camera performs at 1080p. Running a selfie now, and this looks really weird, but I'm testing with the main road. And so
this looks washed out.
There you go. Car.
That looks washed out compared to the Pixel 5.
Woo! Anyway, it's a little bit of an idea of how the selfie camera performs at 1080p. Now, next up is network connectivity. Now, this phone has all the connectivities you can expect. It's got NFC, it's got Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and of course, it's also got 5G. It is a 5G phone after all. Now, first off, what I did is on a 5 gigahertz frequency at home on my home Wi-Fi. I benchmarked the Pixel 5 in comparison to my Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus just to see if there was any speed differences. No surprise here that there were no differences between the two phones. But then as soon as I stepped outside, and my reception is not great in at least where I live near Wimbledon, you can see that the differences between the two phones are night and day.
Hold on. So
my phone was.
So wait. Does the S10 Plus doesn't have 5G, right? So these speeds are nice, right? But I don't think I get those speeds here in the US. I think a lot of us here in the US don't get.
Was running, my Samsung Galaxy S10, shall I say, was running on 4G plus on EE's
Yeah,
network,
we don't get
and
those kind
the
of speeds
Google
here in the
Pixel 5
States.
was running on the 5G network that's provided by Vodafone. And you can see for yourselves that the speeds were, well, completely blistering, and it really did make a difference. When I was launching a YouTube video, it would launch pretty much instantaneously, whereas on my Samsung Galaxy S10 there's a little bit of buffering time. Aside from its network connectivity and camera, what are my first impressions of the phone? Well, quite honestly, I think Google have done a good job. I do feel that the lack of a 3.5mm jack is something to be said, and there's no adapter provided in the box, which is, well, quite a shame to say the least. I know Google want people to transition to wireless headphones, but yeah, still people will be using 3.5mm
I would have
jack
loved
headphones or
mean,
have devices to connect to that. But it's nice to see that the build quality is greatly improved over previous generations. It really does feel nice in the hand, and I like the fact that the cases that they're providing on Google Store are actually eco-friendly cases. So that's just, in my opinion, a quite nice little touch, which a lot of manufacturers don't do. So on the whole, first impressions are very positive, but I'm going to reserve my judgments for using this phone after for a little while, and then give you my full-length review on it. If you do want to see that, make sure you...
How did he get this early? How did he get it so early? He got it super early. Thank you guys for pointing me out to his channel though, because I wanted to. And actually, what I might start doing is I might just start reacting to like all of these, because I just want to see how people feel about the Pixel, and then see if those feelings for me resonate the same. There's probably a lot of stuff I missed. The camera looks great though. Camera looks really good. I wonder if the camera quality, how it compares to the 4. Did Google change something when it came to the camera? I mean, there were what, like 3 pictures or 4 pictures, but the video, that stabilization looked excellent. It looks like it's an upgrade from the 4, definitely. You think the camera quality is going to be exactly the same on the 4A 5G and the 5? All right, let me get into chat. Thank you guys, by the way. Thank you for sharing all of that. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, the screen is so nice, for sure. Yeah, this too. Can anyone tell me why Europe gets bundled deals from Google, Sony, and Samsung, but the US customers don't? Or was that just a Vodafone thing? Team Verizon says, I hope the black aluminum coating doesn't scratch off. I hear you. Yeah, I would worry about that too, but hopefully not. Predictor says Pixel 5 has good holding experience in hand. It certainly looks like it. What's going on, Mike? Jerome just wet his pants. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, Lewis, it says hope the screen is brighter, but apparently from his review, he's saying that it is, or that it does. Yeah, Jerome not raging now. I mean, like, let's not mistake the difference between a great product and the value that lies within it. A great product is still going to be a great product at the end of the day, but I won't sit here and pretend that like it could have been cheaper, because it definitely could have been. But yeah, I'm not raging now. Subscriber says the 4A and the 4A 5G have very similar screens. The 5 has a more expensive one, basing that on the contrast ratio. It's the same on the 4A and the 4A 5G, and a lot higher on the 5. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I forgot about even thinking about the audio. I didn't think about that either. The 5 also has 3 microphones instead of 2. Has audio zoom while filming. Thank you for sharing all this info. It's stuff that I haven't really spent a lot of time like digging into in terms of that. Yeah, they improved the video. It definitely looks like it. That's something I was talking about for a long time, was they needed to improve that video, and it looks like they might have, which I'm surprised. I didn't expect that. Fear the Room 42 demonetized, Jerome. I know. I just got demonetized. You're welcome. No, it was fun. I like being able to sit and watch that, and I wouldn't have known if you guys didn't tell me. So I appreciate it. Damon got my Sage Pixel 5 pre-ordered. Congrats, man. Me too. When are you getting it? When is it coming? Nice to see you in here, Damon. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I'm gonna wait. I'm missing stuff here. Sorry, I'll get back to the other ones. I'm gonna miss the wide angle selfie camera, but the trade-off is worth it. Wait, why didn't he do any yeah, no, I hear you there. Why didn't he do did he do a photo with wide angle, or did I just miss that and didn't even think about it? Chris says, I don't think the video sounded great though compared to say an iPhone. Yeah, I will do all that testing. Be sure I will do all of that for sure. For sure. Probably going to get in trouble for releasing that video though. Probably. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure well, whatever. Stuff gets leaked all the time. Because he's a Mercedes guy. Is that what he was driving? He was talking about his electric stuff or whatever. Will says, I also live in Chicago with my Pixel 3 and lately on T-Mobile getting 100 down and what? You're getting 100 down and 30 up on your Pixel 3? I live in Chicago. You know that already. Let me I'm going to run a speed test right now. I'm going to run a speed test right now on my 4A. Oh, wait, I got to turn off Wi-Fi. Are you really getting 100 down? I have never seen 100 down. What neighborhood are you in, Will? I mean, you don't have to tell me, but you can tell me north side, south side. I have T-Mobile. Does this look anywhere like 100? I have shit for internet speed. That's actually higher than normal, I think. Look at my upload. My upload is sad. Oh, that's not so bad, actually. I'll take 20. So what, 30, like about 40, 35, 40 for down, 20 for up? Actually, that's not that bad. But how are you getting 130? Did Will say where he's at? Oh, you're in the South Loop. Oh, you're fancy. That's why. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Will. All right. Oh, he did do a wide angle. Okay, I'll have to rewatch it. I think my thoughts were all over the place. Vitor. Oh, you changed your name, Sal? Is this what I'm calling you now? Vitor Michael? How's it going, man? Unless you're actually someone different with the same exact avatar, but I don't think so. I'm impressed with the small video sample. Me too. Definitely not Google's forte. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to this phone. How many days do I have? 29 days at the longest, I think. 29 days. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I appreciate that. It was good I didn't realize that someone got a hold of it. You know me, I don't watch other YouTube videos, or other tech reviewers or whatever. So I appreciate you guys pointing that out to me. Okay, guys, we are an hour and 40 minutes into this. I have another video to work on. I think that's going to be it for today. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by today. Also, real quick, if you haven't, I should just start pointing this out too. I don't know why here, real quick. If you guys don't know, I have an Instagram. I have a Twitter. Feel free to follow me on Instagram at Phone Jerome. Hey, I'm wearing the same shirt. At Phone Jerome. You can find me on Instagram. You can see my pictures that I take with my Pixel 4a. That was with the selfie cam. Other pictures with other smartphones. I'll shoot with my DSLR, although I haven't done that in a while. But you can find me at Phone Jerome. You can message me also on Twitter, DM me at Twitter or whatever. Aiden, I'm going to get right back to you. I'm going to give you a link to the Discord for everyone else who are YouTube members. Hit me up, DM me. I will give you access to my private Discord. I want to thank everybody today for stopping by. Thank you for showing so much love. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for being part of this community. It does mean a lot to me. Why am I still on this other screen? Guys, thank you so much for stopping by today. It is Friday, so I will not be back until Monday. So you're going to miss me until then, aren't you? I don't know what you're going to do at the 2 p.m. time frame in the meantime while you wait. But hopefully you find something to do. Hopefully we'll have more tech to talk about. I just got a $2 super chat from Krishna. Krishna offsetting the demonetized fund. Krishna with the $2 super chat. Krishna, Thank you so much, man. I'll make sure to add you for the October streams for super chatters. So Krishna, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being a regular lately. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everyone for taking the time and being part of this community. It really does mean a lot to me. I know I sound like a broken record. Sorry, I'm looking this way because I'm getting the outro ready. But like you guys coming in here, talking with me, having a conversation, it encourages me to keep doing what I'm doing. So come back Monday, guys. We're going to do it all over TNT Jofi, tech news that Jerome Ortega finds interesting, and hopefully you find it interesting too. Have a good one, guys. Take it easy. Bye.